Okay, so here we are. I'm trying to answer a lot of the questions that I'm getting from new people registering or thinking they're registering or never getting to this registration page. These are all problems. As soon as you purchase one of the Divine Pulse programs, this is the page you should have gone to. It's you can't get there unless you come from the thank you page after you purchased. The URL at the top will not help you get there. So this is the page you would get to. So if you get here, and if this is before you actually register, then I'll just show you what you have to do. If you already are a member, if you join one of our other programs or created a username and a password before, then you can just click here where it says existing members, please click here, and then you can just log in if you're not already logged in. Second thing is that you might not get here, and I'll cover what you do if you don't get here, because either the screen went away or you didn't notice it or something else covered it up. So we're going to create a new user so that we can get access to the Divine Pulse program page. So I'm just going to create a new user. So I'll go new member, and then I'm just going to put a first name and a last name and an email. And then I have to pick a password. It has to be at least 8 characters. So I know I always have short ones. And you have to enter it again, and they have to agree. Okay, and then I submit the registration. The next thing should happen is that the screen should just say, hang on a second, I'm working on it, but it didn't. It must be the timing on that. Maybe there's only a few seconds where you have to actually be able to do that. Hang on, I'm going to see what I can do. Hang on. I'm going to try this one more time. I came back to the same place. So it could be there's a time. New member, new member, new member, add. And I hit submit registration. Here we go. So it goes right here. And it's telling me I'm going to do anything. I'm here. And now we're back. It takes us right to the Divine Pulse program page. Yes, there was a time limit on there. That's why it didn't work. So if you don't get to it within a certain amount of time, it won't work. So that's also another reason why some people are missing it, or they try to do it and it doesn't work. So anyway, this shows me that I'm logged in. Howdy, new member, up at the top here, right? And then right over here, it says my level is Divine Pulse. Some people could have bought a bunch of different programs and all the different labels would be listed, levels would be listed right here, but Divine Pulse has to be listed or you can't. If you are logged in and you are a member of Divine Pulse, it'll say scroll down to see your content. If not, and I'll do a log out here so you can see. I can go log out. And now it takes me back to the main page. If you ever want to get to the Divine Pulse page, you can just come over here and hold your cursor over membership pages. And then you'll see it says Divine Pulse program right there. And then you just click on that. And it's going to come in and it's telling me you have to be a Divine Pulse member because I'm not logged in and there's nothing up here saying that I'm logged in. So I have to log in and then it'll show it to me. So this is if you're not logged in for some reason and you are registered, this is how you would do this. So I log in and it should show me the same page and show me the content. See, now I'm logged in and I can scroll down and now I see things down here. Okay, so I can see the call data, the downloads, the connect information for the next call. Okay, so this is all the things that happen when you do log in. Okay, now just in case, I'm going to log out again and I'm going to show you something else. So if you never got to the registration page and you've never registered for me before and you do not have a username and password, and you'll know that because you won't be able to see any content and nothing you try to type will fit in there, then you can come over here underneath Home on the page, the Gate of Unity page, and you slow down, so member login or registration. Now, this is not going to be for the program, but it will give you a username and password, and then you can tell me that you've got a username and password and tell me what email, in an email, you can send me an email. And then I will then upgrade you from, this is going to create a free membership, and then I will upgrade you to Divine Pulse. So right now, if I already have a username and password, I could try it here, or I could do lost your password because I don't remember what my password is or something like this. Or if you're new and you've never put in a username and password, you can go register here and do the same thing you did on the other screen. If for some reason the other screen right after you purchased, you didn't see it, it timed out, it wouldn't let you create a new thing just like you saw me do earlier because there's a time limit on it, then you can always go here, create it, and then send me an email and tell me what password you use because everything's keyed on passwords. So not passwords, that was silly. On email, tell me which email you used when you created the account, and hopefully it's the same email that you purchased with because that's how I'll say whether you are supposed to get it or not. So send me the email that you used. When you do create an account, whether it's here on the original page after you purchase, write down your username and password. Because if you don't remember the username, you can't get your password reset. Or you don't know your email, it doesn't ask for email. It's only username and password. So when you're trying later on to log in. So that's the important thing. So once you do this step here, you create a new account, right? I'll say another new, okay? Another new at davidhendry.com, and then a password, okay? And then I hit submit registration. So this is a new account. I missed the boat after the purchasing, or I forgot it, or whatever it is that's going on. Now, here, it's going to take me to the home page, right? It's registering me. That's what this page here says, 3 seconds. Hopefully you saw it. Now, it says, howdy, another new, but this is not a Divine Pulse member. So if I come over here to membership pages and then slide down here to Divine Pulse program, and I click on it, it's going to tell me I'm logged in here. Welcome, another new, right? Up here it says another new, I'm logged in, but I do not have the right membership level. At this point, you have to send me an email from your email that you used when you registered, and that's usually the easiest way for me. And then I can upgrade you to the Divine Pulse when I match up that you have a purchase with that email. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page, you'll see I can't see it because I don't know if I can move. I have a screen over top of that part. Down the bottom, there should be, email info at thegateofunity.com or webmaster at thegateofunity.com. So anyway, so when you're not logged in, you won't see call data, you won't see the downloads, you won't see anything. Okay, you won't see access to the Facebook group. So let's go back up and log out because this is obviously not a good account for this, and I would have upgraded you, and I can do that offline. And then you can log back in. So now we'll log in, go back here to the program page. And I'm going to log in using the one that is a Divine Pulse member, which is new member. 61. Okay. And then I hit log in. And now it'll take me to this page and I have access. See, it says Divine Pulse. So now when I scroll down, I have this thing here that says click here to access the private Facebook group. Now, if you don't have a Facebook account, then you're going to have to create one. And if you don't like Facebook, you don't want anybody to know you're there, you can give me a call, or you can send me an email and I'll call you at a certain time, whatever you say. And then I can show you how you can do this without anyone there, but you can actually participate, use a fake name and another new email that no one knows about. And I can show you how to do all those things. And that way you can be on Facebook, get on the group and interact. And even on the group, you can say, this isn't really my name, but you can keep calling me this. Or you can actually share your name in the Facebook group because the Facebook group is private. Only people that are members can see it. I'm not so sure about that because I don't know what Facebook's doing on the other side. But if you don't want anyone to know, you're not using a real email address. It'll be a working email address because it has to work because I have to send you confirmation, but it won't be your email address. Okay, so you click here, and then what's going to happen? Hang on. It's going to take you to this page. Okay, and now this is the page that you would be seeing. Whoops, I went to the wrong one. Oh, yeah, I did. I went to the wrong one. Hang on. I had two of them up. Maybe it's this one. Nope. How come I can't find this page? Hang on. New share. It's this one. Okay, right, because I have 30 unclicked. So this is the one. Now, when you get here and you're not a member of the premium product group, you will have this thing called join group. And when you say join group, it sends me a message and says this person wants to join the group. And if you happen to use a different name than the one that is the name you used when you signed up, you have to send me an email also and say, oh, by the way, when you see this Facebook person, make up names, Sketch Mandel, that's me because I didn't want to use my real name. So then I'll know to okay you on, but you have to tell me, you have to send me the email saying, I don't like using my real name in Facebook, so I use this other name instead, and then I'll add you to the group. And then it's up to you to be whoever you want to be on the real group. Okay? So the other thing I want to show you, and now we'll go back to the other page. Hang on, I want to do a new share. I'll go back to the Creative Unity page, share screen. Whoops, this one here. Okay, so now we're now here. I just want to show you the thing here. This is important about downloading. If you want to download, I recommend you download all the audios and all the handouts to your computer, because if you ever want to listen to something and like you have no internet or you want to move them over to your phone or some other listening device, you do it better from your computer than you do downloading it directly to the device. So here is the audio for the first call, and the instructions here are universal. If you right-click right here, not there, this. So right here, if you right-click on the download button, right, you'll be able to, it'll say save link as, that's the best that it gets. And you can read the instructions up above, and it says, pick the thing that looks save as, okay, but not save like image as, right, but save as or save link as, that's usually better, but not save image as, because all you do then is get a copy of the picture with the download button. So you say save link as, where does it go? And then it'll open up this window, and you get to choose up here where you want it. Just as an example, I would click downloads, and then you can, give it a name. Right now, it'll show the name that I called it, which is the date. This is the date of the first call, the 20th. So it's 2018, 02 for February and 20 for the day. All my recordings have that on them. And then some of them will also have extra names on them. I'll show you that in a second, because if there's more than one thing that happened on that day, but this is the only call that we had for that day. And that way you can find it. And also when you do download it, there's other information on the screen in the folder. It'll tell you the name and the album, so you always know where it belongs. But the date is usually, we don't usually run more than a couple of calls a day. So you always will know something more about what's going on. So that would be, you would then hit save, and then it would save it to wherever you just put it, and you can create a new folder, which I recommend, for all the Divine Pulse. And then you can just put everything in there, and if you ever need to know where it is, it's always in the folder Divine Pulse, wherever you put it. Okay, down here, if I click on the download link, when there's the handouts all have a different name. Okay, so I'll click on that link, and we'll see here saying GOU for Gate of Unity Introduction. Okay, and that was the introduction to Gate of Unity and the Divine Pulse at the same time. It has a little 1 there because I've already downloaded it. But if you come over here to this next one, which is the Glossary of Terms, so now it's going to be Gate of Unity Glossary of Terms. Okay, so this is giving you every name is a little different. That's why you want to put them into the folder of the Divine Pulse folder, so you'll be able to see what's going on. Okay, if you have any questions, you can contact me, and by email, webmaster@thegateofunity.com, or you can give a call at the phone number. These are all on all the emails that you receive from us. Okay, take care, enjoy.